Greetings and salutations, and welcome to South Suburban Ice Rink, where tonight the Chargers continue pool play when they take on Team Wyoming. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Ice Ranch, or excuse me, welcome to South Suburban here in Centennial, Colorado, where tonight the Chargers will take on the all-star team that is known as Team Wyoming. I'm joined here on the glass, Lucas. We've been upgraded. We're on the glass by cameraman and engineer extraordinaire Lucas Leiferman. Lucas, good evening.
Good evening.
You had a good day, I hope.
I did. I just had leftover Thanksgiving dinner and it was wonderful.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes.
We were fortunate enough to go across the street to Los Dos Portillos for a
That is equally delicious.
It is equally delicious. I had the Monterey chicken, which was delicious. Although I had hungry teenagers at my table, so I didn't get all of it. But Lucas, this pregame show is brought to you by our good friends at General Shale. They're America's largest producer of clay brick since 1928. More than just bricks, Lucas, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. So, Lucas, this morning the Chargers faced off against the Idaho Steelheads. And while they put up a valiant effort, they ended up losing 3-1. They take on a Team Wyoming team that in their first game went 3-0. And the Chargers, if they're going to be playing Sunday, need to get a win tonight.
They do, and that Idaho team is very good. They just beat Cherry Creek. I think it was 6-1, which is one of the other top high school teams in our league.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, they did look good. They looked real good. So, Lucas, I had a chance pregame to speak with the coaches, and it was made abundantly clear that the coaches want more. Plain and simple, they want more. And specifically, one of the coaches told me they've got to get tough. They got to play like a dog. And they emphasized that because they thought that the girls left some stuff on the ice that shouldn't have been there. The bench was quiet. There wasn't a lot of chatter. So they're expecting the girls to put forward a better effort tonight. From your perspective, Lucas, what do you want to see from the Chargers here in this game?
I agree with Coach Brown. I want to see him bring it up to the level we know they can play at. Be excited. I want to see them attack, not just survive, and get a good win.
Absolutely. For the Chargers tonight, facing off against Team Wyoming, watching these girls in like warm-ups and pre-games, quite frankly, there's no reason that our girls can't compete with this team. Wyoming, of course, in their traditional brown jerseys trimmed in tan and yellow, they'll be taking on the Chargers, who are in their home whites. So, folks, it's time to put on your favorite listening sweaters, because coming up next, live from South Suburban, Team Wyoming versus Chargers, coming up next. Lucas, this first period is brought to you by our friends at American Family Insurance and agent Kevin Freidig. Visit him in Littleton over at 10288 West Chatfield Avenue, Suite 302. You can email Kevin at kfreidig, that's Freidig, at amfam.com. He wants to put all your dreams under one roof. That catamaran dream, that could be under his roof. You know, Lucas, another good one, especially during the holidays, Come Sit Stay, your all-inclusive pet resort there in Littleton, Colorado. Boarding, day play, professional training, spa, and exercise services. They're located in Littleton at 12692 West Ken Carroll Avenue. Visit their website at comesitstay.com. Favorite of yours and mine, Lucas, Bread and Salt.
Delicious.
Classic breakfast and lunch restaurant featuring fresh and flavorful sandwiches and more. They have two locations, one in Lakewood, one in Frisco. Visit their website at breadandsaltfrisco.com. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey is Organic Clean Company. Powerful, eco-friendly cleaners made from just salt, water, and electricity. It's safe for skin, kids, pets, and food contact surfaces. Leaves no streaks, no residue, and no fragrance, making it a cleaner you can feel good about. They're made locally in Wheat Ridge, Lucas. They're donating 15% of every order to the Lady Chargers. Just use the code CHAT15 at checkout. Visit their website at organiccleanco.com. All right, we're live. Team captain Maddie Floyd is at center. On her left is Ani Miedema. On the right is Daphne Robinson. Back on defense is Ava Simon, as well as Julia Draus. And between the pipes, Olivia Oletsky. Simon has it, plays it into the zone. She carries forward, comes along the near boards, comes out. Floyd pushes it back in, but now Wyoming will go back to the far corner and chase. We can move this if we need to, sir. Puck over in the corner. That's the tough part when we're on rink 3 here on the glass. Puck pushed forward onto the stick there of Miedema. She has it poked off, and Team Wyoming pushes it out to neutral. Back to collect is Draus. Draus has it. She'll play it up into the bench area, and like a bullseye target, it hits Hewitt. Maybe it's the pinkish, tintish U to her jersey that drew that puck. Put that kid in front of the net, and we'll aim towards it.
Yes,
Red is like a target.
it is.
All right. Puck went out of play off the stick of Draus, so it goes into the bench area. We'll send fresh legs out. At center is Bendrit. Bendrit wins the faceoff over, pushes it up. Here comes William quickly out of the zone. She gets past one. She'll go after it. 4 Wyoming players back. Williams goes after the puck. Puck shuttled down and around. Wyoming plays it out to neutral. Going to have to step in front of that and not give them that easy out. Puck plays off the boards. Prill has it. She dumps it in. Here comes the chase. Bendrit joins her, but Wyoming sends it out. That one should be icing, and it is. Two, two officials on the ice. 2 additional officials also raise their arm. Owen Oletsky, himself a USA Hockey official, back in the corner raises his arm, cheering on his big sister Olivia Oletsky. Bendrit's in on the dot, though. Face off, one there by the Chargers, up against the boards. Wyoming has it. Harassed from behind was Bendrit. Here comes Team Wyoming into the zone. Back is Triboulet. She pushes to the corner. Oletsky makes the save there. Puck deflected. This one out in front, and the Chargers get it out of harm's way. Oletsky gets her first save of the game there. Puck chipped into the zone. Back to get it is Hewitt. She's supported there by Triboulet. Hewitt has it. She reverses course behind the net. She'll come out to the far side. Hewitt harassed from behind. She'll cycle back. Hewitt reverses course. Turnover, loose. Oletsky gets a blocker on it. Second save of the game for Oletsky. Puck rattles down and around. Comes over to the near side. Chargers get it out of the zone onto the stick of Prill. Prill gains the red line and pushes it down into the zone. Slowed down there by Hewitt. Hewitt gets it to Prill, who shoots it into the zone. In on the chase comes Story. Story plays it to the corner, gets it on her stick. She tries to go through traffic, loses it off the end. Puck behind the net there. Moving quickly. That looks like Leiferman. I recognize the stride anywhere. Puck stays in the zone. Leiferman loses an edge, but backhands it back into the zone. Puck in the near corner. This is the tough part. Leiferman shoots from distance right into the glove of the goalie. It's on net, which I'm appreciative of. Good things happen, Lucas, when you put that puck onto the net. 12:29 to go here, first period. Going to get a face-off on the near dot. Once again, folks, sorry for these terrible angles. Puck controlled there, won by Team Wyoming. They send it down and around. Puck comes out the zone. 3-on-1. Simon gets back. This one is shot wide, goes over to the near corner. Collected there. Puck on the back check, picked up by Leiferman. Leiferman moving quickly. She moves. Can she find the next gear? She'll send it down. We're going to say that one's icing. Leiferman made it about to the penalty box and shot it in. Needed a couple more strides before she did that dump, but she had pressure coming. Fresh legs come on the ice. Back to take the face off is Floyd. Stacked to her left are Hewitt, Simon, and Bendrit. Over on the right, I believe, is Prill. Face off, one there by Team Wyoming. They shoot the puck. It's deflected, knocked down. Puck comes out of the zone. Here comes Bendrit. Bendrit moving quickly. She'll dump it in. This one will go in on the goalie, in on the chase, over to the side. Or there's, oh, beautiful shot. Oh, great pass there by Miedema, but the Chargers can't push it in. Puck held there. Shot deflected on its way in. Oh, Team Wyoming comes out with the puck. Gonna have to get back. Puck pushed forward. Coming into the zone. Drouse takes the position. Puck shot. Oletsky makes a blocker save. Puck goes over to the corner. Over to get it first is Miedema. Miedema pushes out of the zone. Has it chopped off a stick. Wyoming able to keep it in the zone. There it's controlled by Floyd. Floyd will come out of the zone. She surveys. She sees a lot of open ice in front of her. Floyd comes into the zone, moves quickly, gets past two, but loses it. Supporting there on the backside was Bendrit, but it's picked off her stick. Now Bendrit and Hewitt along the near boards looking for help. Hewitt has it. She'll play it off the boards and get it towards Bendrit. Bendrit chips it into the zone. Wyoming will be there first to collect. Stepping in front was Leiferman, breaking up the outlet. Puck slowed down there. Hewitt gets to her feet. It's slippery out there, Lucas. Hewitt comes through the zone. One-on-one. She'll shoot. Goalie pushes it over to the side. Nice low shot there. Forces a rebound. Puck held in the zone. Back to challenge is... I lost sight of that there. Puck goes back into the zone. I was like, that look... Oh, that was. It was Williams who was back there. Puck, right through the front of the crease. No one there to poke it in. Team Wyoming chips it out. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt has it play back towards Oletsky. She'll play it back to Hewitt. Hewitt plays it up the near boards. Hewitt chips it up and out, gets it to Williams. Williams pinches up against the board. Puck squirts past. Over to challenge is Hewitt. Puck right through the crease area. Wyoming has it, making a move on the near circle. Goes to the end boards. Challenging there is Triboulet. Triboulet helps get rid of it. Wyoming has it. Backhands towards the net. Puck chipped out and over. Coming to get it first is Leiferman. Leiferman in pursuit. She'll come in on the chase. Puck goes across. Wyoming collects. Puck slowed down there. Nice job by Robinson. Puck comes into the zone now. Wyoming plays it over to the near side. 9:30 to go here. Oletsky goes across. Puck goes wide. Puck slowed down there. Nice job by Robinson. Robinson gets it to Story. Story comes into the zone. 1-on-2. She'll come in. She'll make a move. Oh, has it picked off her stick there. Floyd makes a move. Passes it in front. Oh! Story was right on the doorstep there. Simon pinches it. Keeps the puck in deep. Wyoming will collect behind the net. 9:05 to go here. Holding the puck in was Floyd, but Wyoming will circle and send it out of the zone. This one, touch, that one will be icing. Icing is the call. 8:53 to go here in the first. We're going to bring it back down into the Team Wyoming end. Looks like we'll be on the far dot, which is to our advantage for a shot. Face off, one there by Team Wyoming, but the Chargers collect. They push it through. Puck comes out of the zone. Back to get it is Simon. Simon plays it forward. Team Wyoming was offside. So we'll reset on the dot just outside the Chargers bench. Face off, one there, pushed into the zone deeply. Miedema in pursuit. Miedema goes to the end board. She'll get to it first. She plays it in front. No one there except Team Wyoming girls. Puck controlled there. Drouse plays it over to Simon. Simon gets it up to Floyd. Floyd comes into the zone. She gains the blue line. She plays it across. Puck turned over. Floyd gets her own rebound. She'll shoot the puck. Puck's deflected loose. Oh, it had eyes for the 5-hole, Lucas.
It's going there.
Let's see what dot we're on. Far dot face off. Settling in is Bendrit. Bendrit wins it cleanly, comes back. Hewitt shoots. That one goes just on the goalie, who gets the right leg down and gets it out. Bendrit has it behind the net, looking for an outlet. Plays it in front. Puck is loose. Oh, comes. She sauced it out in front. I do like the sauce, Lucas. Yeah. Puck comes back onto the stick of Triboulet. Triboulet cycles around the net. Here she comes with speed. She backhands it, but Wyoming is waiting for it. Puck knocked down there. They backhand it deeper into the zone. Hewitt will collect. 7:35 to go here in the first period. We're scoreless here at South Sub. Puck chipped out of the zone. Wyoming will gain in their, play it back into their zone. In on the chase comes Bendrit. Puck slowed down there. Hewitt has it, skates off, backhands out of the zone, gets it to Bendrit. Bendrit, can she get there? Kind of. It goes over towards the Wyoming bench where Wyoming chips it forward. Waiting to intercept was Miedema. Puck comes out of the zone. Hewitt moves quickly, pushes forward. Oh, puck slowed down there, collected there by Bendrit. Bendrit cuts to the middle. Bendrit makes a shot. Oh, that one's deflected and goes wide. 7 minutes remaining here in the first. Puck comes out of the zone. Triboulet fires it in. It's broken up. Hewitt fires it in deeper. Puck goes to the end boards. Wyoming collects. They play it down and around. Robinson and Leiferman working together. Leiferman behind the net comes over to the near side. Leiferman's due, Lucas.
She is.
Puck plays down to the end boards, but Wyoming intercepts. Here they come out of the zone. They backhand it through. It's intercepted there. Triboulet gets it forward to Robinson. Robinson, she'll circle around the net. She's looking for an outlet. She'll reverse course and go to the other side. Shoots, and she scores! Putting it up in the top shelf where Grandma keeps those holiday cookies. Fresh from Hawaii, back on the ice here in Colorado, is Daphne Robinson lighting the lamp. And that makes it 1-0 Chargers.
I don't think the camera picked it up very good, but that move in the corner was beautiful.
It was. So what she did is she was going all the way around. She hit the brakes. Everyone flew right by. She reversed course and went back in. And that makes it 1-0 for the Chargers. Time of the goal, 6:21. Robinson. Puck comes into the zone. Wyoming gets it. They're going to have to play catch up. They didn't give up any goals earlier, Lucas, in their game. So this is the first time in this tournament they've been behind. Puck, side of the net, comes back up high. Wyoming has it, looking for a shot. Getting in front is Prill. Prill can't block that entry pass, and it comes back to Simon. Simon plays it off the end boards. She'll go over to the corner with support there. Gets it to Story. Puck behind the net. Someone pick her up. Someone pick her up. Why is she by herself? Puck hits Oletsky. Stop watching. Attack. Puck over to the far side. Simon goes over to challenge. She'll backhand it forward. Gets it to Story. Story pushes it out. That is not icing. Someone deflected that. All right. Lucas, we got ourselves a face-off in the Charger zone. On the far dot. In to take it is Floyd. Miedema and Triboulet stacked to the left, joined by Robinson. Over on the right is Prill. Face off, one cleanly. Oh, excuse me, that's Hewitt. I should have recognized the distinctive jersey. Puck bounces off the boards, comes out of the zone. Floyd, can she get there? She's in a hurry. She's in pursuit. Into support is Robinson. Puck stays in the zone. Good job there by Floyd. Puck knocked down. Oh, it trickles out of the zone, but it's pushed forward there by Hewitt. Wyoming has it in their zone, trying to get it out. Puck turned over. Here comes Floyd. Floyd shoots. Puck is loose. Where's it at? In the blue paint. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. 4:55 to go here. Chargers on top, 1-0. Face off one there by Floyd. Shot there, knocked down by Team Wyoming. They backhand it. Here they come out of the zone. Triboulet's back, takes up a position, shot. Oletsky gets a blocker on it. Oletsky's been good with the blocker today. Here comes Floyd. Floyd makes a move around one. She's got one girl in front of her. Floyd makes another move. She a power move to the middle. She's chopped at, can't control it. Floyd looking for help. Puck played up through the middle, comes back to Hewitt. Hewitt will reset. She'll chop at it, but Team Wyoming has it. They come into the zone. Wyoming shoots. Save made. Hewitt gets it. She fires it behind the net. Here she comes. Hewitt has it poked off her stick. She'll recover and turn around back behind the safety of her net. Sensing pressure, she sends it around to the far side. Wyoming picks it up from the far circle. Puck's deflected and goes wide. Hewitt will backhand it. send it down and around. Williams came off the wall, was hoping for the outlet, but it comes onto the stick of Wyoming player. Wyoming shoots, save made. Oleski, great save there at the 3:52 mark. Puck loose, controlled there, sent back towards the blue line. Wyoming has it through traffic. Oleski makes another save. Floyd gets it over. Bendrit tries to poke at it. Wyoming keeps it in the zone. Puck now comes onto the stick there. Oh, Wyoming keeps it in the zone. Got to get it out. Got to get it out. Puck stays in the zone. Back to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet pokes at it, knocks over a Wyoming player. She gets a hit up high. Triboulet gives a little how do you do back to her, and the puck comes and it's blocked. Puck trickles out of the zone. Wyoming will have to reset. They play it deep back into their zone. Bendrit will come up and challenge. Puck played softly off the boards. Triboulet backhands it, but she loses it. Wyoming shoots it in. That's offside. Now the Chargers get an easy out. Here comes Hewitt. She dumps it in. Here's the dump and the chase. Hewitt, will she get to it first? No, Wyoming gets to it. Wait a minute. That girl loses an edge and we're going to call Hewitt? All right. So be it, Lucas. That girl lost an edge. Hewitt was going for the loose puck. Wyoming girl seems to be A-OK. So Hewitt is going to go to the box at the 2:47 mark. Did you see what the call was for, Lucas?
I did not see what they do here.
I did find this, so we can. Oh. Not sure. Minor penalty on Hewitt. Shot save. Oleski pushed aside instead of fiddling with the score sheet. Puck held there. Wyoming shoots it. Puck deflected. Oleski gets it. Nice save there at point blank range, and the puck is shot out of the zone. 2:30 to go here. A minute 43 remaining in the minor penalty. Puck chopped at, pushed out of the zone. Nice job there by the Chargers, shooting it in. Coming in on the forecheck is Robinson. Puck comes onto a Wyoming stick. Here they come through the zone. Getting around one, quickly into the zone. Dump pass there. Shot through traffic. That one goes wide. Puck onto the stick of Strauss. Strauss has it, plays it up towards Robinson, and the puck comes out of the zone. Fortunate bounce for the Chargers. A minute 10 remaining here in this minor penalty on Hewitt. Puck into the zone. Wyoming has it. Dancing through. Shot. That one goes wide. Way too many easy chances, Lucas, just skating in. That girl was on the back door and had a tip attempt. Wyoming has it. Puck broken up. Leiferman, get it out. Get it out. Fire. Fire. You don't have to worry about icing. There you go. There's the dump, and here comes the chase. Leiferman over to get it first. That Wyoming player loses it in that corner as well. Puck held in there. Puck comes back to Simon. Simon will play it across over to Triboulet. Triboulet plays it over to Bendrit. Puck goes all the way in. 25 seconds remain in the minor penalty. Puck to the middle. Wyoming has it. Here they come out of the zone. Slow down there. Nice job there by Story. Story has it. She plays it in right in front of the Wyoming bench. Still has it, but Wyoming carries it into the zone. 1-on-2. Less than a minute to go in the period. That one shot high over the glass. Back to get it are the Chargers. Bendrit plays it over to the far side. Story, loses an edge. It's chopped down from behind. And Wyoming has it in neutral. Here they come into the zone. Someone challenged this girl. That one shot and goes wide. Pushed over to the far side. Robinson looking for some help. Puck goes behind the net. Over to get it are the Chargers. That's Miedema. Miedema hammers at the puck along the near boards. Puck comes onto the stick there of Robinson. Robinson has one. She wants two. She shoots. Oh, the goalie gets just enough of the blocker to push it aside. 10 seconds remain here in the period. Chargers able to keep it in. One more chance here. Hits the brakes. Everyone flies right by. Robinson has it between the feet. That one up against the boards. And the first period, Lucas, comes to an end The Chargers draw first blood and go on top 1-0 on a nifty goal by Robinson. All right. After one, Chargers on top 1-0 on the goal by Robinson. Not sure if there was an apple on that one. It was a nice move in the near corner. Lucas, from your perspective, would you see that the Chargers did right that first period?
They were playing much better offensively. They were getting the puck out of our zone. They were winning the neutral zone battles. A lot of good shots.
Very good. Now, the Chargers are missing a few players tonight. Not in attendance, Brooke Harnish. Not in attendance, Julius Feed. Injured, getting closer and closer every day to recovery, is Abby Couteau. And I'm trying to think, was there anyone else not here today?
I think that's it.
Just those three? Covered. I feel like there's one more. I thought we were missing three. Speed, Couteau, Harnish.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. All right. That's three. All right. All right, Lucas. Second period. What do we want to see here?
I think more of the same.
Yeah. I'd like to, if there's one ask, I'd like to not give as many good opportunities to Wyoming. Yeah. Oletsky's had to make some saves at point blank range that, quite frankly, the defense needs to tighten up a little bit. Floyd in on the face-off, gets a stick on it as Wyoming chops it forward. They gain the red and they'll play it all the way into the far or to the near corner. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt moves quickly behind the net. She's harassed from behind. Floyd comes over to help support. Puck loose. Oletsky makes a save. There's a point blank shot. Oletsky makes another save. Wyoming putting immediate pressure on. Puck comes back towards the blue line and it will come out of the zone. Wyoming will dump it in. Delayed offsides. Gives the Chargers a chance to reset and gain the puck. It's on to the stick of Triboulet. Triboulet can't get it out, but it chips to Williams. Williams will cycle back into the zone. She looks up and comes forward. Williams pushes it forward to Story. Goes through her feet. Puck plays out of the zone. Puck brought back into the zone by Wyoming, and they gain possession in neutral. That puck shot up and hits high off the glass and trickles into the zone. Back to get it is Hewitt. This Wyoming team has enough speed. Hewitt can't outskate them, but here comes the Chargers. Here comes Floyd into the zone. There's one back. Floyd comes wide. She shoots. That one goes off the goalie's glove and goes high. Puck to the near side. Wyoming plays it over to the far side. Robinson, can she get to it? No, Floyd can, and she keeps it in. Floyd with the puck plays it down to the corner. Over to get to it first is Team Wyoming. Niedema tries to knock it down. Hewitt pinches in and plays it. Supporting there is Bendrit. Bendrit fires it in deep. Over to challenge on the far side is Robinson. Robinson supported there by Niedema. Puck goes off of a stick, comes back to Hewitt. Hewitt will shoot. That one through traffic goes just wide of the goalie. Collected there by Robinson. Robinson backhands it. Puck in front. Bendrit has it. She plays over to the near side onto the stick of Robinson. Robinson gets muscled off the puck there, and it's played back into the Charger zone. Hewitt gets it to Robinson, who gets it to Bendrit. Trying to catch Team Wyoming in a line change. Robinson plays it forward. Shot. Oh, nice give and go. So close. Do that again, Lucas, and I think good things will happen. Puck along the far boards there. Wyoming will collect. Here they come out of the zone. Coming in. Hewitt takes up position. Shot goes over to the far corner. Not really a shot, more of a pass. 12:30 to go here. Chargers on top, 1-0. Puck can't skate through the legs, and it's shot in deep. Over to the near side, challenging. Good job there by Bendrit. That one goes in and out, so that results in an offside. 12:21 to go here in the second period. Offside, so we'll be on the dot. Nearest to the Charger zone, in to take the face-off is Leiferman. She's got Story on her left, and on her right comes Williams. Face-off won there by Team Wyoming. They chip it into the zone. Chargers chip it back out. Wyoming chips it back in and goes to the corner. Puck comes down low, shot deflected, and too good of an opportunity. Oletsky had slid over to the left, but right side of her net was open, and Team Wyoming puts it in to tie the game at 1. 12:09, the time of that goal, Lucas. We've got ourselves a tie game. We talked about tightening up the D, and it's precisely those kind of opportunities that I'm talking about. All right. Chargers come into the zone. Story has it. Tries to skate through a couple people. Williams comes in to help support. Puck trickles out of the zone. Plays back to Simon. Simon finds open ice. Plays it over to a spot. Story's there to challenge. Wyoming pokes it forward. It's onto the stick of Leiferman. Leiferman plays it across to Drouse. She was pressured there, and the Wyoming player got a stick on it. Drouse kind of plays a slow roll, puck to the middle, across, and it gets onto the stick of Drouse. Drouse plays it forward, not enough on it. Got to, with some effort and some tenacity, get that puck out of the zone. Puck to the middle, loose, collected there by Leiferman. Leiferman has it. Puck played off the boards, doesn't come out. Puck controlled there. Drouse will get it. Here she comes through the zone, moving quickly. Make that move. Just find that next gear. Puck held there. Wyoming has it. Here they come out of the zone. Wyoming quickly chopped out there by Story. Puck intercepted. Bendrit will collect. Bendrit makes a move. Toe drag across. Here she comes into the zone. She shoots. Puck's deflected. Never made it in. Wyoming loses it in the feet. Bendrit gets it over to Floyd. Floyd shoots, and that one goes just wide. Into pinch is Hewitt. Puck goes to the end boards. Puck controlled there. Rattles around the boards. Bendrit gets a stick on it. Slows it down. Triple A shoots. That one's deflected on the way in. Floyd can't get a stick on it before Wyoming pushes it out of the zone. 10:30 to go here. Icing is the call here. We're not going to call it. Okay.
Don't know why that wasn't called.
Puck comes up to Robinson. Robinson quickly makes a move around one. She's 1-on-3. She's looking for help. Has it poked off her stick there. Hewitt will collect. Puck back to the middle. Triple A plays it forward. Dumps into the zone. Icing is waved off here. In on the chase is Robinson. Wyoming goes behind the net. Robinson gets a stick on it, slows it down. Meeting her there is Bendrit. Wyoming kicks it out of the zone, and here they come. Floyd slows down the attack. Triple A gets in the path. Wyoming quickly moving through. Nice stick there by Hewitt, breaking up the Wyoming player. It split the D. Puck loose down low. Oletsky makes a save. A familiar sound of a puck hitting pads. Puck up through the middle. Here comes Bendrit into the zone. She shoots. That one off the goalie's glove. It's collected there by Wyoming. Wyoming pushing out of the zone. Challenged there by Leiferman. Oh, Miedema gives a little how do you do to the Wyoming player coming out. Shot deflected. Oletsky makes the save. Oletsky pushes it aside. Point blank shot again for Wyoming, and Oletsky's up to the task. Puck held there by Leiferman. Puck high off the glass. Story gets it onto the stick of Miedema. Miedema, if she can look up. What?
On a hand pass.
Hand pass is the call, so this one will come back into the zone of the Chargers. So with 9:04 to go here, a rather late call there. I think that's what has us all surprised, Lucas.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
All right. Leiferman, Story, Drouse, Triple A, and Simon. Wyoming wins the faceoff, shot through traffic. Oletsky gets a piece of it. Puck goes over to the corner. Oletsky makes another save. She recovers, and Wyoming has the puck. They play it towards the middle. It's knocked down. Here come the Chargers out of the zone. Moving quickly through the zone is Leiferman. Get to the next speed. Puck shot in and around. Over to hold it. Good job there. Simon pinches in to come get to it, but Wyoming is able to trickle the puck out. Puck flutters into the zone. Back to get it is Drouse. Drouse takes an angle to take away any potential shot. The Wyoming player is still able to get it right through the top of the crease. Wyoming has it, chips it down to the corner. Over to get it first is Drouse. She looks over her shoulder. She plays it right back to the Wyoming player. Shot deflected. Oletsky gets a glove on it, pushes it over to the side onto the stick of Miedema. Here comes Miedema up the near boards, head full of steam. She gains the red line, shoots it right in. Puck goes deep. Back to challenge is Floyd. Floyd ties it up in the corner, getting some help there from Williams. Puck onto the stick. Williams plays it back to Floyd. Puck slowed down. Williams tries to keep it in, but it trickles out. Back into the zone to get it is Hewitt. She looks over her shoulders. Oletsky barks out. There's one coming. Hewitt shoots it around to the far side. Simon can't get to it before the Wyoming player. Wyoming with the puck behind the net. Over to challenge is Simon. Simon shoots it hard off the glass. And here come the Chargers into the zone. Counterattack. Moving quickly is Floyd. Floyd gets around one, tied up. Puck played off of a stick, and Wyoming flutters it out to neutral. Puck controlled there by Hewitt. She'll push it forward and get it onto the stick of of Robinson. Puck shot in. Oh,
Shot.
oh, just loitering there in that blue paint, Lucas. If we had someone there, it probably pushes in. But with 7:10 to go here in the second, we're going to get a face-off in the Wyoming end on the far dot. Bendra in. She got Miedema on the right. Puck one to the corner by Bendra. She gets it in her feet. She backhands it to the front. Oh, Miedema was right in front looking for that opportunity. Puck comes out of the zone onto the stick of Hewitt. Hewitt gets it over to Robinson. Robinson up against the board, supported there by Bendra. Bendra will shoot. That one's deflected, never made it through. Miedema will go and challenge in the corner. Holding it in is Triboulet. Triboulet gets it to Bendra. Bendra poked off, gets it back to Triboulet. Triboulet will walk in. She's harassed from behind. Triboulet shoots. Oh, she was going far corner and didn't miss by much. Puck shot in there by Hewitt. Puck rattles around, coming over to the near side. It's intercepted by Bendrit. Bendrit makes a move. She'll play it across. Pushing forward was Robinson. Puck off the boards. Wyoming has it. Here they come out of the zone. Triboulet will go and get to it first. Puck shot in, but Wyoming able to keep it in the zone as they close off the wall. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Puck over to the far corner. Wyoming pushes it forward, but Robinson can't get it out of the zone. Puck intercepted. Comes off the stick there of Bendrit. Bendrit still going after it. This second period, Lucas, is the one with the long change. Onto the stick of Hewitt. Hewitt tries to skate through people, can't complete the move. Now she gains it. She'll gain the red line, and she comes into the zone. Hewitt has it poked off a stick. Wyoming carries pass through neutral. Here they come into the zone. Wyoming, good back check there. I love that the Chargers did make it easy. And that one, I thought came out, Lucas. We have a tough angle here on the glass.
Yeah,
Puck deflected, never made it through. Chargers get it. Hewitt, I thought, was going to shoot it out, but Wyoming is able to keep it in. 5:15 to go here in the second period. Chargers and Team Wyoming tied at 1.
Again came out.
Yep. The official missing some things. Puck comes into the zone. Who's going to go get it? Wyoming will. Nice little move there by Leiferman. Oh, she's muscled off the puck here.
Calls for the puck, and the other team gives it to her.
Yeah, that was smart. Uh-oh, there's a piece of equipment on the ice there. Looks like a neck guard. Puck shot down and around. Controlled there onto the stick of Williams. Williams skating through the middle. Dangerous as ever. Puck save Oletsky. Puck up against the boards, pushing forward. Uh-oh, Wyoming player stepped on that piece of equipment and lost an edge. Puck trickles out to neutral ice, and Wyoming will collect. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Fast-moving game, Lucas. Robinson challenges. Wyoming is able to push it in, but Robinson intercepts. Robinson is tied up there. Hewitt comes over and gets the puck. She'll come up through the middle. Open ice. Here comes Hewitt. Hewitt, can she make a move? She has it poked off her stick. She'll go after it herself. Hewitt challenges. Coming in to support is Robinson. Robinson drags it back, gets some help there in the corner. Over to come help is Williams. Puck played towards the middle. Floyd has it. She'll shoot. That one's blocked. Never made it through. Onto the stick of Drous. Drous shoots it. It's knocked down. Wyoming has it. Drous can't get to it quick enough. Here comes Wyoming into the zone quickly. Wyoming plays back across. Nice job filling the lane by Floyd. Puck doesn't leave the zone. Broken up nicely by Simon. Simon has it on her stick. She flutters it up and out of the zone. Wyoming will collect the bouncing puck in neutral. Floyd gets a little pressure on it, comes into the zone. Puck plays off the boards. Wyoming will collect, and they'll push it out to neutral. Drous has it, plays it forward towards Bendra, but it's too far in front, and it's intercepted by Wyoming. Simon will chop it into the zone. Icing is waved off here. 3:03 to go here in the 3:03 area code here in the second. Puck off the wall. Drous plays it towards the net. Puck doesn't have a lot on it, and the Wyoming player knocks it down. Simon shoots it in, but it's broken up there. Bendrick can't get to it. Gonna have to clear and reset. Puck held there nicely. Puck comes out of the zone. Bendrick will find open ice. Bendrick will play it into the corner. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. Story on her horse goes after it. She'll get to the puck first in the corner. Puck takes a funky bounce off the Zam door. Puck played to the middle. Stepping forward is Bendrick, but Wyoming gets it. Tribolet's back, supported there by Drous. Good job by the dynamic duo to not allow that to go in. Puck shot in deep. Miedema comes in on the chase. Puck goes behind the net. Wyoming has it. Puck slowed down there by Leiferman. Leiferman gets it over to Miedema. Leiferman plays it to the end boards. Puck controlled there by Wyoming. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Tribolet is able to keep it in. She fires it in deep. You do it with some authority, Lucas.
Yep.
Puck held there in the corner, supported there by Robinson. Robinson takes the puck and the Wyoming stick. She has it on her backhand, plays it to the front. Who gets to it first? Tribolet shoots. Oh, it's blocked. Puck comes quickly into the zone. Hewitt there.
Oh, boy.
Minor collision there. Good job on the challenge by Hewitt. Puck pushed out of the zone, knocked down. Here comes Leiferman. Leiferman can't control it. Puck shot into the zone. Wyoming will collect. Wyoming comes up the near side, transitioning quickly. No one picking up the Wyoming player. She gains the line. Slowed down there. Hewitt gets a stick on it. Puck held there by Wyoming. Puck played to the middle. No shot. Puck goes high over Oletsky. Oletsky was down for a while there. Not sure if she could see the puck through the screen. A minute remaining here in the second period. We're tied at 1. Puck goes all the way to the end. Wyoming gets it. Oh, dangerous play. Someone go challenge. Someone go get that. Puck deflected, loose. Wyoming flutters on it. There was a question of who was going to go pick up that player there, Lucas.
Yeah, you cannot watch.
Yeah. Puck goes into the zone. In on the chase comes Floyd. 38 seconds remain here in the second period. Floyd doing battle in the corner, ties up a player. In to help support is Prill. Prill chops at it. Puck played over to the far side. Story plays it back to Simon. Simon shoots. It's deflected. Puck slowed down. Here comes Wyoming. Nice stick there. Good job by Tribolet. Onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd comes through the middle. Can't get the shot off as 3 Wyoming players merge on her. Puck off the boards. Wyoming loses it. Nice job there by Tribolet, giving another how do you do to a Wyoming player as she plays the puck in. Puck goes to the end boards. Story has it. She's challenged from behind. And the period comes to an end. And Lucas, we've got ourselves a whale of a game here. We're tied at 1 after 2. This second period intermission brought to you by our friends at General Shale. General Shale is America's largest producer of clay brick since 1928. More than just bricks, Lucas, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey. We haven't had a chance to mention them today, but a favorite of yours and mine, Lucas, that would be Smoking Yards Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
2 locations, Lucas. One in Idaho Springs, one in Denver. Go for the burn ends.
Okay.
Yeah, the burn ends. I also like the Carolina pulled pork. That's a good one as well.
They got a mean pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, they do. It's delicious. It's delicious. Well, Lucas, we're tied at 1 after 2. What'd you see that period that the Chargers did well, and what do you want to see that they can improve on?
Well, the last 5 minutes were really good. I think we got a little flat there. I think Team Wyoming picked it up a little bit. then we brought it back. So I just want to see that carry into the third period.
Absolutely. We'll get underway here shortly. Coach Brown imploring upon his team for one more good period. The official must have a dinner date because it's not even been a minute.
I think it's their last game.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, last game of the night.
Ready to go home.
Yeah, I didn't realize these guys. We'll see. Whatever. All right. Chargers will be going right to left on your screen this period, Lucas. The one goal scored by Robinson at the 6:21 mark of the first. In to take the face-off is Robinson, supported there by Miedema and Drouse. Oh, a little change there.
Drouse has been moved up to wing.
Yep. Puck goes to the end boards there, held. Puck loose. Back to get it. Oh, dangerous play. Puck right in front. Drouse will push it forward, trying to play to the middle. Oh no, Wyoming has it. Puck pushed aside. Good job by Simon breaking that up. Simon tied up in the corner looking for some help. Simon will backhand it and get it towards Drouse. Drouse pushes it out of the. No, Simon will carry it out of the zone. Here she comes, 1-on-2 into the zone. Simon will shoot. That one in on the goalie who brushes it aside. Puck to the near boards, challenge there by Miedema. Miedema challenges, puck squirts out and comes to the near corner. Wyoming will try to get it out of the zone, but it's broken up by Leiferman. Leiferman chops, keeps it in. Miedema will carry it. Oh, they're saying delayed offsides. Okay. Puck shot in. That one goes wide. Back to get it is Miedema. Miedema will get to it first, trying to play up to open ice. Oh, into the feet of Prill. Prill supported there by Leiferman. Puck pushed forward. Leiferman has it. She fires it in deep. Puck goes all the way to the end boards. In on the chase comes Prill. Wyoming has it. They'll set up behind their net. Oh, you want to play that pass through the middle? We'll take that every time. It's intercepted. Williams able to keep it in. Bendrit goes over to challenge, but the puck trickles out. Floyd has it. She'll play it forward, gets it towards Bendrit. Bendrit challenges. Wyoming tries to get it out of the zone, and they're successful. Hewitt makes a move. She'll gain the blue line. She'll shoot it in. Puck takes a funky bounce and goes right towards the net, where it's knocked down by the goalie. Bendrit behind the net, supported there. Williams challenges. Floyd able to keep it in. Gets it to Bendrit. Bendrit dancing along the end boards, cuts to the middle, and it's picked up there by Wyoming. Puck knocked down, though. Good job by the Chargers keeping it in. Wyoming having difficulty clearing the zone here. Puck slowed down, held there. Good job by Bendrit. Bendrit to the middle, shoots. Oh, that one goes just wide. Puck over to the far wall, but it's knocked down by Hewitt, but it comes out to neutral ice. Floyd pushes forward. Over to challenge is Story. Story pushes it in deep. She'll go in on the chase. Story forces it back to the corner, coming over to close off the wall. Floyd gets it, plays it right towards the net, put it towards the net, but the Chargers couldn't get to it and chip it out. Puck doesn't get past the red line. Floyd will shoot it in. Robinson will touch up, and she'll go back in on the chase. Puck off the boards there. Wyoming gets to it. Oh, stepping on the puck. Good job there. Miedema gets it. She shoots. That one chopped in deep. Chargers with sustained pressure. 11:45 to go here in this third period. Chargers and Wyoming tied at 1. Wyoming with the puck. They go behind the safety of their net. Challenging is Story. Wyoming gets to it, just casually waiting for that puck to come to them, Lucas. We've got to take advantage of that. Puck push forward. You got Miedema right there. Hit her. Here comes Miedema into the zone. Miedema along the near boards. She cuts to the middle. She's chopped down, but can't put the puck on net. Wyoming up through the middle. Here they come. Challenge. Good backside pressure from Leiferman. Puck pushed in deep. Back to get it is Simon. Simon will go and play it over to the corner. She'll push it up towards Drouse. Drouse has it. She'll push it forward to Simon. Simon gets it out of the zone, but Wyoming intercepts. Wyoming will flutter it into the corner, goes all the way back Goes all the way around. Over to get it first is Floyd. Puck along the boards. Knocked down. Floyd gets it. She'll play it forward. Puck comes out of the zone. Leiferman, if she could get to it quick, would force the play. But Wyoming comes into the zone. Puck into the zone quickly. Oletsky will just smother it. Nice job there by Oletsky. Pressure was coming quickly. So with 10:31 to go here, face off won there by Leiferman. She comes back to get the puck, gets it forward, onto the stick. Here comes Prilly into the zone. 2-on-1 if she hurries with Draus. Prilly plays it over to Draus. Draus has it, shoots, and the goalie makes the save. Darn it! Nice give and go there between Prill and Draus. Draus got it, but the goalie's able to flash the glove and make the save. 10:16 to go here, third period. Face off. One there by Wyoming. They have it. They try to get it out of the zone, and they do. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt has it, puts it on her forehand. She'll play it off the boards, gets it to Prill. Prill plays it into the zone. She'll go in on the chase. Over to the far side to challenge is Draus. Draus takes an angle. Wyoming player can't keep it. Bendra gets a piece of it. Draus gets it forward to Bendra. Bendra looking for help. She spins back to harm's way. She plays it towards Draus, but it's intercepted there by Wyoming. 9:46 to go here. Wyoming plays it back into the zone. Triboulet has it, gets it up to Draus. Draus kicks it forward. Wyoming intercepts in neutral. And stepping forward is Hewitt. Triboulet pokes it out into neutral. Back to collect is Wyoming. Wyoming has it. Turnover. Here comes William into the zone. Williams moving quickly. Can she get to the puck? Yes. She runs into the wall, trying to hold it in. Into support comes Bendrit. Bendrit over to the corner. Wyoming gets to it first. They'll come out of the zone. Moving quickly through the zone. Nice stick there by Hewitt. Hewitt, can she gain the ice? Yes, she can. She gets it forward to Story. Story comes into the zone looking for help. Puts it on her backhand, goes behind the net. Story plays it back towards the near side where Hewitt will collect. Hewitt with the puck. She'll shoot towards the net. That one pushed to the end boards. Back to collect is Wyoming. Robinson goes in. She'll collect the puck. Stepping up to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt shoots. That one goes wide. Oh, bounces over Story's stick. She was in the right spot, but unfortunate bounce. Puck stays in the zone. Good job. Story, can she keep it in? Yes. She gets some help there from Miedema. Miedema challenges. Wyoming rattles it around the boards. It's held nicely there by the Chargers. Chargers push it to the corner. Wyoming intercepts. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Puck pushed into the zone, delayed offside. Wyoming will come out with it. Someone step up and get this kid. Puck to the middle. Oletsky makes the save. Oh my goodness gracious. 8:07, the time of that save. How that girl skated through an entire team, I'm not sure. But Oletsky saves their bacon with the big save. We got a face-off, Lucas, in the Chargers' end on the near dot. Face-off one there by Wyoming. Shot through traffic. Oh, goodness, get it out of there. Puck pushed to the corner by Floyd. Gets onto the stick of Leiferman. Leiferman looking for help. She'll get it from Floyd. Puck to the middle. Shot through traffic. Deflected. That one goes wide. Puck played to the middle. Back to get it is Leiferman. Leiferman, she comes forward. She's harassed from behind. Dump it, dump it, dump it. There you go. Puck goes into the zone. Leiferman gets to it first. Leiferman plays to the front. Oh, Wyoming almost did us a favor and tipped that one in. Puck played over to neutral where Hewitt gets it. She'll reverse course, looking for help. Hewitt makes one move, comes into the zone. Hewitt shoots it. That one goes wide. In on the chase she comes. Wyoming spins out of harm's way, and they'll send it up the near boards, and they'll chip it out to neutral. Back to get it is Leiferman. Oletsky barks out. There's two coming. Leiferman goes behind the safety of her net. She'll play it up off the boards. Puck held in, though, by Wyoming. Pushed over to the near side. Wyoming will get to it first. Dump pass there for a player who comes into the zone. Shot through traffic. Oletsky makes a save. Puck loose. Puck goes over to the far side. Too much traffic in front, Lucas, for my liking. Puck held there. Wyoming able to drag it in. Chargers fire it out. Wyoming will reset in neutral. Wyoming into the zone. Slowed down there by Prill. Backside support, and Prill flutters it into neutral ice. 6 minutes, 33 seconds to go here. Wyoming makes a nifty little move just inside the blue line, but they lose it as they come into the zone. Puck challenge there. Good job there by Bendrit. Bendrit will flutter it into the zone. That one goes wide. And the Wyoming goalie, she plays it to one of her players there. Puck held in nicely there. Let's see if we can capitalize on this, Lucas. Puck goes to the end boards. Over to challenge is Draus. Draus gets a stick on it, plays it to the end boards, gets onto the stick of Bendrit. Bendrit tries to play it to the front. Puck comes out, though. Wyoming knocks it out to neutral, and back to get it is Floyd. Floyd has it, spins around. She'll play it up to Story. Story comes into the zone, comes back. Story looking for an outlet, plays it back towards Bendrit, and it's turned over. Puck slowed down there by Simon. Triboulet's back. Triboulet takes up a position. Nice job there by Triboulet. Put a star by that one. Triboulet challenges. Puck comes up to Draus. Draus has lots of open ice. Go, 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 go. Draus quickly coming into the zone. Right up the middle. Draus making a move. Puts it onto a backhand. She shoots. Puck goalie makes the save. Puck comes over to the near boards. Simon rattles it down and around. Behind the net collecting is Team Wyoming. Puck plays off the glass. Simon has it. She'll flutter on a shot. Can she get back to it in time? Puck comes out of the zone, and back to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet has it. She makes a move, plays it over to Simon. Simon will collect the puck. She comes forward, plays it off of Williams. Williams gets it to, not quite sure. Oh, that's Miedema. Miedema in pursuit. Puck comes out of the zone. Wyoming has it. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go here. Hewitt hustling back. Challenges there. Oletsky gets a stick on it as it goes across the top of the crease. Wyoming trying to get it into the zone more. Puck slowed down there. Wyoming has it. Pick this kid up. Shot through traffic. Oletsky makes a save. Puck loose. Puck chopped at. Oletsky can't get a glove on it, and Wyoming keeps it. Puck down low. Wyoming with the puck, looking for the outlet. Slow down there. Triboulet gets it over to Hewitt. Hewitt sends it up and over to Miedema, but it gets past her. Miedema chops at it. Puck chopped at by Hewitt. Here come the Chargers out of the zone. Puck chopped up and out. And with the aid of some players on the bench, the puck stays in play. I think that should count.
I agree.
That was good hand-eye coordination there by Leiferman on the bench to play that puck back into play, trying to spring her forward. But instead, it's out of play, and we'll get a face-off in the Charger zone on the far dot. 4:05 to go here, tied at 1. Wyoming with the puck. They play it to the end boards. Back to challenge is Floyd. Puck is loose. To the middle. Oletsky makes the save. Good save there on a point-blank shot. Puck comes out of the zone. Ella Story right through the middle. She's harassed. Support there coming from Prill. Puck comes over to the near side, and Wyoming plays it back into neutral. Hewitt makes a move. She plays it forward. Can't get it in deep. Wyoming intercepts. Puck behind the net. Wyoming has it. They play high off the glass. That one gets past Hewitt. Over to get it is Floyd. Puck plays to Hewitt. Hewitt will collect. Here comes Hewitt into the zone. Puck into the zone. Hewitt will shoot. Goalie gets a blocker on it, pushes it aside. John 3:16 to go here in the third period. Puck held there. Wyoming has it. Puck played to neutral. Gets past Triboulet, but it hits the official again. Wyoming into the zone. Slow down there. Bendrit comes to challenge and gets the puck out of the zone. Bendrit pushes forward. Challenge there by a player. She'll backhand it deep into the zone. Wyoming goalie settles it down and goes behind the net. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the third period. Puck held there. Bendrit can't hold on to it. Puck trickles out of the zone, and back to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet will collect and go behind her net. She sizes up. Comes off her stick. She fires it forward. Getting to it is Draus. Draus can't get it out of the zone. It's pushed. Puck comes to a Wyoming player just inside the blue line. Wyoming has it, played to the middle. Puck loose. Shot. Oletsky makes the save. Puck comes onto the stick there of Simon. Simon tries to make a move through a player. Can't hold on to it. Wyoming gets it and plays it into the zone. Wyoming player gives Bendrit a little how do you do there. Bendrit collects the puck. She makes a move through the middle, but it's picked off her stick. Here comes Wyoming into the zone. Shot through traffic. Oletsky gets a pad down and keeps it from going in. A minute 50 remaining. Shot. Oletsky with the save. Puck loose. Where's it at? Onto the stick of Leiferman. Leiferman has it. She comes up the near side, backhands it forward, gets it to Miedema. Miedema can't get it out. Wyoming plays it over to the far side where Simon will play it off the board and get it to Draus. Draus plays it forward, collected there by Leiferman. Leiferman into the zone. She sizes up, makes a move. Oh, tries the backhand pass, but it's picked off her stick there by Team Wyoming. Here comes Wyoming into the zone. Puck, nice stick there by Floyd. Puck chips out of zone. Nice job by Miedema, maximizing the effort. Puck through the neutral zone. Broken up nicely there by Leiferman. Wyoming gains the zone. Puck comes in, making a move, making a wraparound move. Wyoming still has it. Less than 1 minute to go here in the third period. We're tied at 1. Wyoming with the puck. Turnover. Loose. Miedema comes out of the zone. Prill gets it and gets it out of the zone. Wyoming will have to reset. Challenging is Prill. Prill takes an angle. Oh, she's chopped down, but it comes onto the stick of Miedema. Miedema, she's hacked at, slashed at, no call. Puck carried into the zone. She's going to go to the bench. 30 seconds remain in the game. We're tied at 1. Puck onto the stick there of Bendrit. Bendrit moving, or excuse me, that's Robinson. She'll get it back to Floyd. Floyd shoots. Puck is loose down low. Robinson was right there looking for another goal. But with 16.5 seconds to go here, we're going to get ourselves a face-off in the Wyoming end on the near dot. All right, Lucas, let's zoom in and see if we can see what's going to be the game-winning goal for the Chargers here.
You got some of that magic dust?
I feel it. Face off one, Chargers have it. Gets it back to Floyd. Floyd has it. She shoots. Oh, that one's blocked. Puck to the end boards, collected there by Wyoming. 6 seconds. Hewitt has it. She shoots. That one goes right across the front of the net. Puck against the boards. And Lucas, after 3 periods, we are tied at 1. What are the rules here, team manager? No overtime? Is it shootout? From the peanut gallery, we hear it's a shootout. Okay. Good to see superfan MK Floyd in attendance. I believe she's signing autographs later. So there you go, Lucas. Your thought on the skills competition to determine a game here?
Interesting.
All right. The home team will get a chance. High drama here at South Suburban. We're tied at 1. Here comes Wyoming with the puck into the zone. Makes a move. Oletsky makes the save and keeps it from going in. Who will Coach Brown send out for the first shooter? All right. I believe I see Ani Miedema. Love it. Here comes Ani on her stick. Moving with speed into the zone. Moving quickly. Shoots. And goalie makes the save. All right. Each team has had 1 chance. I love the M&M playing right now. Here comes Wyoming, their second attempt. Slowly moving in, cutting through the middle. Makes a move. And that one goes in. The Wyoming player finds the far side and puts it in. So there's some pressure now for Robinson, who has the 1 goal for the Chargers. We need an equalizer here, Lucas. All right, here comes Robinson. Moving quickly through the zone. Moving fast. Shot. Oh, and the goalie makes the save, and that one goes out of play for a souvenir. It's all on Oletsky's shoulders right now. She must make a save here. Come on, kid, you can do it. All those early morning practices, all that extra time with the coaches comes down to this right now. Wyoming into the zone, straight ahead, making a move. And Oletsky makes the save, gets the pad down, have the glove there as well. Now, oh my goodness gracious. All right, Leiferman comes in. Love it. Let's go, Sid. Here we go. Sid with the puck. Comes into the zone at the blue line. Surveying. She shoots. Oh! And the Wyoming goalie makes the save. And this game ends in a shootout loss. Wyoming victorious 2-1.
Gonna be upset about that one.
Well, I know Oletsky will be upset about the one that got by her as well. So the final score here from South Suburban is Team Wyoming 2 and the Chargers 1. Shootout fashion determines this. A skills competition in an evenly matched game. All right, Lucas. Well, we found ourselves in an 0-2 hole now. We've got 2 games tomorrow as well. Let's see if I can get an update here. Let's see. Go to page 2. And amen. All right. Final score here from South Suburban is Team Wyoming 2, the Chargers 1. Shootout fashion. Lucas, tomorrow the Chargers will have 2 more games to climb back into this tournament. We face off against, let me pull this up here. We've got an early morning game for you folks. So you should be getting ready for bed pretty soon. As the Lady Chargers will take on the Junior Lancers from Omaha. That game time is at 10:20. We'll be back here at South Suburban once again on Rink 3, Lucas. Did you upset the local rink manager here? Because I don't know how we got such a stinky rink draw each time.
I have no idea. Hopefully, our evening game we're on the better rink.
Hopefully, yeah, because then our 4th game, when we play Coeur d'Alene tomorrow, that is over at Family Sports, so we'll have a decent viewing opportunity there either way.
Yeah, either way, we'll be good.
Well, Lucas, 3 stars of the game for the Chargers. Your thoughts on this, sir?
I think number 3, Maddie Floyd.
Yeah, she made the switch from center to D.
Yep.
You saw that effort there by Coach Brown to shift things up.
Yep.
Don't disagree with that at all. I think it changed the complexion of the game.
It did.
Who do you got? Oh,
I mean, she went to D. Drouse went to wing, but even Drouse moving up to wing, I mean, she almost had a couple goals. She had a lot of scoring chances.
she did. And be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out this weekend. And your number 2 star, sir?
Number 2 is going to go to Daphne Robinson.
Yeah, she had that pretty goal in the first.
Yep.
Of course, she flew back from Hawaii today.
Yeah.
Was able to get some rest, had some food in her, so was able to get back at it. So,
number 1 is going to go to Olivia.
Okay.
She had some huge saves.
Yeah.
We didn't get the win, but there was a whole bunch of opportunities she shut down.
Yeah. There were too many grade A chances for Wyoming. And then when you break it down to a skills competition, I understand trying to keep a tournament on schedule, but there's no one behind us.
Right.
A 5-minute overtime, 3-on-3. I don't know why we couldn't do that, but so be it. The Team Wyoming is victorious. They move to 2-0 in pool play. The Chargers find themselves 0-2, looking up in the standings. Well, folks, there you have it. Your 3 stars of the game. They're brought to you by our good friends at General Shale. General Shale is America's largest producer of clay bricks since 1928. More than just bricks, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. Well, Lucas, for my cameraman and my engineer extraordinaire, thank you very much for a great day. We'll be back tomorrow here at 10:20. It'll be you and Mrs. Oletsky doing the broadcast. I have broadcast duties over at the Ice Ranch, but I'll be here for the evening game.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for joining us, folks.